welcome. Please, all of you, come down to the front. Thank you.
Top 6, man, it feels unbelievable. There's only 5 people in my way of becoming the next Masterchef, so watch out.
Good to see you all. The final 6.
I need to win this. This isn't something that I hope to do. This is something that I have to do.
Today, everything you know about MasterChef is going to change forever.
It's always a twist, always a curveball, and I feel more nervous than I do excited.
None of you will be cooking today.
What?
That's right. All of you, head up to the gallery, please.
There's something else going on. I think that they're gonna bring someone in to cook. I don't know who that's gonna be.
Today, in the MasterChef kitchen, are some familiar faces. The last 8 people that we eliminated.
Huh? What? Please, welcome back, Stacy, Josh,
Really?
Kelly, Tanya, Cowboy Mike, Anna, Scott, and last but not least,
I don't remember who the 8th person was. That was a really long time ago.
Ryan.
And then there's Ryan.
I'm like, oh yeah, this piece of this kitchen has been a better place since he was eliminated.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I love the MasterChef kitchen. It's amazing to be walking back in, but I'm not sure why I'm here.
Even the best chefs in the world can have a bad day. Trust me, I've had thousands. It's a shame for anyone to be judged solely on their worst moment and their worst dish. This is our search for America's best home cook, and this is America, a country that has been built on opportunities and second chances.
We've invited you all back to the MasterChef kitchen so that one of you can win this. A MasterChef apron. For one of you,
Stop it.
this will be your ticket back into this competition.
Whoa. Everything just changed. The flavor elevator is going straight to the penthouse. I'm rested and I am ready to come back with a vengeance.
The 8 of you will now compete in an unprecedented second chance mystery box. The 2 winners of this challenge will then compete head to head, and the winner of that battle will have cooked their way back into this competition.
I just got eliminated, so I am earning that apron back no matter what.
I am a little pissed right now. Oh, yeah.
All 8 of you are about to assemble a mystery box.
What?
Ryan, you'll go first in the pantry, where you'll choose a single ingredient and place it here. One by one, you'll each take a turn, ending with Stacy, the last person to be eliminated. Once all of you have made your selections, you'll each be given just those 8 ingredients, plus the staple pantry box to cook a stunning dish that will keep you in contention of winning a white apron bag. Ryan, are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Go.
I feel like he's gonna choose some wacky ingredient that's just gonna set the tone for like, okay, this guy's a nutball.
I feel pretty good about being the first person to pick an ingredient. I get to be in the driver's seat. I want to try to pick something challenging.
Here we go.
Portobello mushrooms.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow. Scott, think smartly. Off you go.
All right, guys.
Definitely surprised to have this opportunity to actually get back in the game again. But we had no time to start formulating the plan.
I gotta go with what I know.
What is it, Scott?
I went with a really nice, stunning pork chop.
Wow. Woo! Celery. Mike. Condensed milk?
I have a plan.
Wow. Tanya.
I got white wine vinegar.
Uh-oh. The opposite of condensed milk.
Tali.
What should I do to these guys?
Uh-oh.
Chocolate buttons?
Chocolate buttons.
Josh, good luck.
Wow. Someone's got to pull a starch, right?
What's he bringing?
Surely onion, tomato, garlic, or some spices. What have we got?
Oh, my God.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
This isn't a mystery box. This is a freak show.
Stacey, last pick. I'm hoping there's a starch coming.
This mystery box is shape-shifting like no other. But I'm smart. I know what I want to do, and I'm sticking to it.
This is key, isn't it? This is going to cement it.
Yeah, because so far you have just a bunch of weird accents. You don't have anything to hold it all together.
I like it.
Here comes the rice, please. Stacey, what have you got?
Heavy cream chow.
Oh, man.
This mystery box is a total disaster. You got chocolate, condensed milk, celery. It's a joke.
I love this.
Okay, 8 eliminated contestants, 8 ingredients hand-picked by you all. The 2 cooks that make the best dishes from those ingredients will fight on and go head-to-head to win that elusive apron and join those talented individuals up on the balcony.
Your 60 minutes starts now.
Good luck.
Come on, Josh. Good luck, Mike.
To get a second chance in something of this magnitude is almost overwhelming, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I gotta remember where all this is again.
This is the most random assortment of anything we've ever seen.
It is as bad as I could have ever dreamed. I mean, I don't think it could have gotten more difficult than what they picked.
What would you do?
I would make a puree out of the gills of the mushroom and grill the pork chop and like a little celery salad.
I would go for roasted mushrooms, caramelized pork chop, deglaze with the celery juice and the white wine vinegar.
Is Tolly using chocolate yet?
He's definitely using chocolate.
I love competition. I love it. I'm like a feeding frenzy right now. Every time somebody even mentions the word competition, I'll take out anybody here, and then I'll get started on everybody upstairs.
What? I think Ryan just doesn't know when to shut up. And for me, Ryan's not a threat.
Good. This is the best place to be right now. I'm going to make the most of it.
I don't want Josh to come back. Because he's a really good cook.
They probably thought, you know, they were all safe and stuff because I was leaving, but now they're really going to be into a world of trouble when I get back.
Josh is my biggest competitor. The idea of him coming back is throwing another, like, wrench in my master plan.
$20 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
He's such a dingbat, this kid.
The flavor elevator's back, and we're going up.
The last 8 eliminated contestants have returned to the MasterChef kitchen for a second chance at a coveted white apron. The 2 home cooks with the best mystery box dish will then go head-to-head to get back into the competition.
Can't wait to see what Mike's got up his sleeve over here.
Mike.
Yes, Chef.
What are you doing?
I'm doing something that you would not expect this cowboy to do. I'm going dessert. I'm making a chocolate flan.
You don't look like the kind of dainty dessert man
No,
that
I
would
don't.
come up with a
I
flan.
don't. That's why I'm doing it.
Stacey, what are you doing?
I made some fresh pasta dough. I'm gonna roll out some lasagna sheets into a ravioli. Inside of that is gonna be the fresh ricotta that I made, the roasted portobello mushrooms.
Fresh ricotta.
Yes.
Fresh pasta.
Yes.
Caramelized the pork chop, roasted mushrooms, and making a celery puree. I
Yes.
mean, I've never seen this from you.
I know.
How badly do you want that white apron back?
I'm fierce, so it's time for me to return and fight my way to the top.
Brian, what are you making?
I made a pork chop. I lightly dredged it in flour, salt, and pepper.
Who on the balcony doesn't deserve to be there?
Definitely David Martinez.
Martinez? Is he wearing your white apron?
Oh, he's wearing my white apron.
Are you going to get it back today?
I'm definitely getting it back today. I'm not going to stop until I do.
45 minutes gone. 15 minutes to go. Joshua, how you feeling?
Feeling great, Chef.
You've done desserts.
Yes. I'm making a chocolate mousse with the pomegranate sauce.
Can this dessert get you back up there on that balcony?
Yes, Chef.
Who shouldn't be up there?
I did not expect to see David Martinez up there at all.
He said it too now. I'll go head-to-head with any one of these people that have said that.
You might have to.
Wow, interesting dishes.
Absolutely.
Pretty impressive.
I think it looks like some of the best dishes you've ever cooked in the competition.
Yeah.
Ever.
So what do you guys think? If you were up here, who would you not want to see go up and join you in white?
I would not want to see someone of Josh's caliber. I mean, the level of confidence that guy's bringing.
I wouldn't want to see Stacy back because I would think I just eliminated her a few days ago. To have her back again with her potential would be really unnerving. And Cowboy Mike, you know, he'd made some good food.
He could be the dark horse here.
Okay, folks, 3 minutes left.
That's where my plan's at right now.
Taste everything. Come on, guys. One stunning portion.
Oh, that looks good. No?
No.
Come on, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. From here, they look amazing. Already, you guys have gone up a different level. We're looking for the 2 best dishes, but there's only 1 white apron.
All right, Josh, let's see it.
From the beginning, I thought that Josh would be in the top 5, so I don't want him back in the competition.
So, everybody's kind of scared of you. You coming back in the competition. What did you make here that could intimidate everyone?
I made a chocolate mousse with pomegranate reduction sauce with candy lemon peels.
Presentation-wise, it's not a work of art. It might not be beautiful to look at, but it tastes amazing.
Thanks.
And it's so good.
Thank you.
It tastes absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks,
Well
Chef.
done.
Looks like a proper mousse. You got enough air whipped in there. Do you think the people up there are rooting against you? Are they intimidated by you as a cook?
A little bit.
This is great.
Thank you.
Maybe they should fear you.
Okay, Anna, let's go.
I made pan-seared pork chop with sautéed portobello mushroom and a shaved celery and pomegranate salad.
Visually, Anna, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Great sear on the pork, a little bit overcooked, and it looks like you sliced it when it's too hot. It's a great shame.
It is.
Next is Tali.
This is chocolate pâte de crème with a little bit of pomegranate syrup, pomegranate seeds, and a little bit of celery foam.
If Josh's mousse was a chocolate dream, this is like chocolate mortar. It's very dense, very heavy.
Okay, thank you.
Scott, please.
I pan-seared a stuffed pork chop. Then I pickled the celery and made a little pomegranate sweet sauce for everything.
Slightly undercooked. However, the flavor and the sear is good. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Tanya.
Hello.
Hi, Tanya.
I made crispy celery with pork, and I used the leaves as a part of my marinade. I also used the celery with the mushrooms that I made a ragu of with the cream.
The cook on the pork is delicious. The mushrooms are really good. But to me, celery fried is just, I don't get it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, Stacey, let's go.
I feel that Stacy is going to come through because she showed a lot of skill in those last 60 minutes.
It is a fresh ricotta and roasted portobello mushroom ravioli with roasted celery cream and a pan-roasted pork chop.
Based on what you've just done in the last 60 minutes, you're back with an vengeance. It's delicious.
Thank you.
How you made ricotta, pasta, the cream sauce, roasted pork chop in 60 minutes, I don't know. potentially you've got one hand on that white apron.
Thank you.
Wow, delicious.
This woman wants her shot back in this competition.
Really good, yeah.
And a part of me fears that kind of hunger. I'm pretty worried.
All right, let's go. Cowboy Mike.
Today, the judges brought back the last 8 contestants that we've eliminated.
All right, Mikey.
And 2 of the top dishes will go head to head, and then whoever wins gets to join the group of 6 again.
All right.
How are you,
Welcome
Chef?
back.
Thank you.
I'm like, OMG, Batman. I don't want any of them back in the competition.
So, what did you make?
I made a chocolate flan. I incorporated the chocolate into milk, and I've got the zest of a lemon in there to give it a little bit of tanginess.
Country, Southern, Cowboy Mike, bringing in condensed milk.
Yeah.
What was the idea with that?
I really wanted to do a dessert, something totally out of the box.
So you wanted to stand out?
I did.
It's baked beautifully. That's really delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Really good job. To see you in 1 hour create something like this, I think it's testament to how far you've come.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
And the flan, you've never cooked it before?
I've never cooked a chocolate flan in 60 minutes.
It's delicious. Yep, it's very good. Great job.
Thank you, Chef,
Well
very
done.
much.
All right, Mike.
Last up, Ryan.
This kid, he better not worm his way back into this competition after being gone for so long. Ryan, go yourself.
What is it?
A pan-seared pork chop with a mushroom and celery ragu with a pomegranate gastrique on the bottom.
Are you happy with it?
Yes.
There's a brashness to you that is like a chef with the cockiness and the arrogance. And when you don't deliver, you're gonna get your ass kicked. This time, you delivered. It's delicious. Great sear. You kept it on the bone so it's moist, and you've nailed it. I mean, I think it's one of your best dishes you've cooked here. Good job.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done.
Appreciate it.
You see, Frank's up there and rolling his eyes at you. But what Frank doesn't realize is how delicious this is.
Thank you so much.
I think that there's a potential in you that sometimes is masqueraded by this seemingly bewildered young man who has no job, probably not doing a whole hell of a lot every day.
You know, I spend my time cooking. That's what I do during the day. I love to just experiment with different things, and I realize that my only limitation is my imagination when I go into the kitchen.
I think you have something to show them.
Get ready.
There's a reason why we're all still here, and he's been hanging out in Central Park, feeding birds or something. But the final 6 that earn our spots here are, without a doubt, better cooks than Ryan.
Very hard. Was that one of the best pork chops?
Yeah, that was good, actually.
With all the dishes tasted,
It was more like a garnish. Didn't make sense.
the judges will now decide which 2 of the 8 returning home cooks will go head-to-head for a chance to re-enter the MasterChef competition.
Well, let's get one thing right. It's certainly gone up a level, let me tell you. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Can the following 4 people step forward? Tali. Tanya. Anna. Scott. You 4 have shown that you are truly great home cooks. Today, great is not quite good enough. We have to say goodbye to all 4 of you. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, very much.
Okay. Stacey, Josh, Mike, Ryan. This has been a very tough decision. Mike, Ryan, step forward, please. One of you staying and one of you's going home.
Number one person I'm rooting for is Mike, because Mike's my homeboy.
I want Ryan to come back just so I could be the one to hammer that last nail into his coffin. I don't think that kid could cook his way out of a microwavable popcorn bag.
Ryan. You are staying in the Masterchef competition.
Good job, big man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Mike.
Take care. Good luck, y'all.
I feel amazing right now. I feel like I've gotten a second lease on life. I don't want to sound overconfident, but I think I'm the best chef, including the ones who are already up there.
Stacey, Josh, one of you is leaving, and one of you is going head-to-head against Ryan to compete to join those 6 on the balcony.
Based on performance, I think that Stacey deserves to come right back in the game where she left off.
I want Josh to beat Ryan into oblivion.
I'm really hoping that it's Stacey.
The person that's going head-to-head with Ryan.
I think Josh is the better cook.
It's gotta be Stacey. I mean, she deserves it.
I think Josh takes it.
That person will be... Stacey, Josh, one of you is leaving and one of you is going head-to-head against Ryan to compete to join those 6.
Josh is dangerous because if he comes back to the competition, he becomes an immediate threat.
I think Stacey really wants this, and she just got eliminated, so she's got a lot to prove.
That person will be... Joshua. Oh, Stacey, another gallant effort. You're just going to get better and better and better.
I plan on it, Chef.
Love you, Stacey.
Love you, Stacey. Fix the mess.
Tonight, you now have a 50-50 chance of re-entering the world's biggest culinary competition.
I think it's safe to say that the pressure is on.
Get your game face on.
I'm gonna whoop Ryan's ass, man. This is gonna be the culinary battle of his life.
There's one dish that separates you from success or failure. That dish is a glorious fruit tart.
Instant happiness with Josh's face and fear in Ryan's.
I think Josh versus Ryan in this challenge is gonna be a slaughterhouse of horrors because Ryan got sent home on a dessert against Josh.
This challenge is all about flavor and creativity. There are no limits on your interpretation of this classic dessert.
But it's not us you'll have to impress. We have some special guest judges with, I would say, very, very refined palates. Say hello to your 6 judges.
We're all like, holy crap.
1, I'm incredibly honored. 2, I'm a little nervous because I know those judges are going to be looking at us to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
They'll all taste a slice from each of your tarts and vote for the best one.
Being able to judge food in MasterChef Kitchen is an honor.
I'm expecting Bobby Flay or Jean-Georges to come walking through the door, and then he drops a bomb on us that the 6 dopes upstairs are gonna be judging my food.
It will be a totally blind taste test, so they will not know whose dessert is whose.
I think that makes it fair, and you know what? The other contenders will now see what I do every day, judging the texture and taste profiles.
Your fate is now in their hands.
I think my palate has come a really long way since being on MasterChef. so I'm pretty stoked about this today.
Make your way through to the Masterchef restaurant. Thank you.
Plus, this is a MasterChef first, so we really have to put our minds to this and prove that we have what it takes.
Josh, Ryan, welcome to Culinary Thunderdome. Everything that you need to make a basic fruit tart is already at your station in front of you. Any other ingredients are available to you in the limited pantry. You can make any kind of fruit tart you want. Incorporate any ingredient. You can finish it with any kind of fruit.
You've both got 90 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Your time starts now. Good luck.
It's the culinary battle of my life. I'm more motivated than ever to pursue this dream. I got a second chance, which is completely unheard of, and I'm ready to fight.
This is the biggest opportunity in my life, but I've never made a fruit tart before, so I have a lot to prove at this moment.
The secret of a great tart for me is the perfect crust. Do they go short crust or do they go sweet paste?
I think it depends on your topping, because if you're going like a more fragrant topping, I would say more butter crust.
I mean, that crust is the foundation, right?
You know, it has to rest and set in the fridge and then put it into the mold. I mean, you want a firm base because it has to take the weight, not only of the pastry cream, but of the fruit on top.
This tart is like the most important thing in my life right now. I mean, I already beat Ryan's ass once in the dessert challenge. I mean, it's only right that I do it again.
Culinary Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. He's a great competitor, but he's got to go home today.
How is your tart going to separate from his?
What I plan to do is to use a lot of exotic ingredients, you know, pineapples, mangoes, kiwis.
If that fruit is too hard on top, you've destroyed it. The pastry cream, how are you flavoring that?
I'm gonna flavor it with a little bit of vanilla.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Ryan,
You left here on a bloody dessert last time.
this guy kicked your ass. Is it a double victory from again tonight?
Not a chance.
Talk to me about the tart. What are you doing?
I'm going to do a fresh berry tart with blood orange pastry cream.
How desperate are you to get back in this competition?
There's a few times in somebody's life when they have an opportunity like this, and this one's mine, and I'm not willing to let it pass me by.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Guys, halfway there. 2 tarts, but only 1 white apron.
Your 6 judges are eagerly awaiting your dishes, which they will blind taste. Make sure this is a magnificent fruit tart.
You know, waiting in that restaurant is pretty intense, man.
We're gonna be handing someone their dream back. In the end, even though I don't care for Ryan, I know that this is his dream, as well as I know that this is Josh's dream.
I think they're really both fighting for their lives, and the best man is going to win here because it's a blind taste test, and I'm looking forward to it.
What's the deal behind pastry cream?
If the pastry cream's too weak, the fruit will bleed through it and turn the pastry soggy. But the topping, are you going for visual impact, or are you going for the practicality of cutting the tart? What would you put on top of a fruit tart?
Something soft, nothing with a skin on it.
No.
It's all about the knife going through. I don't want anything to catch on that blade and then run through and destroy the tart.
Here we go.
The crust is the backbone to this entire fruit tart. If the crust isn't good, the rest of it's gonna stink also. So I need to get the crust in as quickly as possible.
Your tart bases should be in the oven by now. Josh, let's go. Come on.
Looking at Josh, it looks like he's moving too slow.
Come on, what's going on? Should have been in 20 minutes ago. Come on. Get it in the oven, please.
I'm worried right now because I should have had my pastry crust done, but I took a little bit too much time cutting the exotic fruit.
I'm nervous for Josh now, rolling out his pastry. It was crumbling apart. It was almost like patchwork. It looked like some jigsaw.
Ryan's crust, on the other hand, looked perfect.
Looked amazing. Really amazing.
It's really gonna come down to the wire. I'm just hoping it gets cooked through and hopefully it's done. This has to be the best dish I ever made in this kitchen. Otherwise, I'm going back home, and that's not what I want to do.
Exactly 15 minutes to go. Come on.
Where's your crust?
My crust is in the oven.
It's not cooked yet?
Probably have 10 more minutes.
How are you gonna cool it in time?
That's the question.
80 minutes gone and 10 minutes to go.
Tonight, Josh and Ryan are going head-to-head in a bid to return to the MasterChef kitchen.
You should start putting these tarts together.
In a blind taste test, the 6 remaining contestants will judge which fruit tart is the best, and the winner will join them back in the competition.
This is the first time the winner tonight is out of our hands. I mean, it's going in to the palates of the 6 remaining contestants. They don't know whose is whose. This is purely based on that slice of tart that's in front of them.
It's looking good. I just got a little patch right there, but it'll set and it'll cool.
My hands are shaking right now, and I'm having a hard time maneuvering these small fruits. This is a pretty delicate thing to do, and I'm not the most delicate of people.
Oh, my tart is way better than his. Just gotta let it cool off some. 7 minutes left. I gotta go.
The most technical cook out there right now is Josh. But I mean, Ryan looks in front.
100%. Just on his management of the fruit, he's using whole berries, very classic. Josh's mistakes are so grave at this point.
All right, this is a bad spot to be in.
If Josh pulls this off with the exotic fruit, think about the textures.
Right.
I mean, he could nail it. 60 seconds to go. Come on.
Finishing touches, guys. You need to knock your opponent out to stay in this competition, guys.
Josh, concentrate on yours. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow. Now, very carefully, bring the tarts down to the front bench, please. Oh, wow, look at that.
I'm looking down at my dish and I'm thinking, I have a real clear shot at winning this, and the dream to get my cooking school started is real, and I literally have a shot at it.
Nice.
I've always dreamed of opening up my own food cart in New York City, and I know that if I win this challenge, I think I can win it all.
How'd you feel?
Feeling great.
Good. 2 individual tarts from here. We all think they both look good, let me tell you. Very carefully slice your fruit tarts and present 6 stunning slices. This is crucial now.
Yeah. And the baking's half of it. Keep putting it together, now being able to cut into it.
That fruit is too hard, it compresses the pastry cream and it just helps to split.
Doesn't matter how sharp your knife is.
2 very good first slices.
Ryan was clearly the underdog coming in, but it doesn't look like that to me anymore.
Now, your 6 slices are going to be served to our judges. Sit patiently and await your fate. Good job, both of you.
What's the color of the crust? It's like a light golden brown, okay.
I'm a little nervous about doing the taste test because I know that 2 people's futures depend on a decision that I have input with.
Fruit tart's actually my favorite dessert. I eat a lot of it. I'm, pretty good judge of them at home, so why not judge them in MasterChef Kitchen?
The top 6 contestants have been given the task of judging which fruit tart is best, based purely on presentation and taste.
They're both pretty nice. It looks like there's some better knife work on this one. The pastry cream's pretty nice. It's really close.
I'm not fond the maraschino cherries. I think it's a little strange to use that in a fruit tart.
Maraschino cherries, man, might get you.
I think they might get me to the next round.
I think it might get you back to New York City.
It's not cooked fully, and then once you cut it, it doesn't make any noise. It's like bread. This one, nice crust. It's falling apart though.
I love the visual on this tart. I think the knife cuts are beautiful, and I love the combination of tropical fruit. On this tart, I did care for the pastry cream, and you can tell there was a lot of skill involved.
Hopefully they make the right decision and I could be here cooking next week.
Hopefully the better man will win this one, and the flavor elevator will be rising to the next level.
This one could have been put together with a little bit more finesse. This one could be a little bit more custard.
Got a little bit of sweetness, not too much. This one's definitely a little bit sweeter, but I don't understand some of the components on here.
I really don't want to go back to New York City. I feel like I have a lot of unfinished business here to take care of.
Oh, God.
In the infamous words of Tom Petty, the waiting is the hardest part. It's pretty much unbearable sitting there with your entire future hanging in the balance.
This moment is super intense. You could just smell the tension. It's crazy.
I'm thinking at this moment that I do have the winning dish and that I am gonna pull this off.
Right there in that room really lies my existence in this competition. Hopefully the judges made the right decision.
The two tarts have been judged, and the results are in.
Thank you.
Josh and Ryan are about to find out which one of them is back in the competition to become America's next Masterchef.
I want this so bad. They have no idea what this means to me right now. I'm just hoping for the best.
You never get second chances like this. It means the world to me. I am ready to come back with a vengeance.
Josh, Ryan, the decision has been made. Congratulations to the six of you have tasted and voted individually without knowing who made which fruit tart. Let's start with you, Monty. Which one did you prefer?
I think the tart that was prepared with the tropical fruit, the knife cuts were beautiful. The pastry cream was obviously chilled well before it was placed on the tart, and the tart itself was only about 1/4 of an inch thick, which is about as thick as a tart shell should be.
Look at you. I mean, it's like a dialogue of a fruit critic for the New York Times. Becky, visually, which one had the biggest impact?
I think the berry tart had more visual impact because it was more delicately put together.
Interesting. Now you're about to find out who you have decided will be coming back to challenge you in the biggest culinary competition in the world.
I hope Ryan comes back in so I could send his ass back out.
If Josh comes back in the competition, I think he's gonna fight tooth and nail to get to the top and do his very best to knock us all out.
6-0, unanimous. Returning with his white Masterchef apron back on. Please welcome back Josh.
Got him messed up now. Oh man, they have no idea what's coming for him. I cook circles around Ryan, and I'm more focused than ever.
I'd like to say to the remaining 7 contestants, you're lucky they threw another baking challenge at me. But now, I really think Josh will win because anybody who could take out the flavor elevator deserves to be the next Master Chef.
It's time to tighten it up, guys. You are in a serious battle.
Man, that kid is not fussing around. You can see it in his face. This is gonna be fierce.
From here on in, no more second chances. There can only be one Master Chef.
Next time we walk into that kitchen, the gloves are off. We're all bringing our A game.
Josh, congratulations.
The remaining 6 cooks should definitely fear me. If they want a challenge, they're gonna get one. Trust me.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef.